Hello friends, my name is
His name is John C.
Today we will talk about how to send mail using Node.js. So with the scratch I am in the empty folder right now. You can see send mail, nothing is there. So let's first we will go step by step, so no worry. So let's first initialize our npm init. So we will first have a login page. I am demonstrating here a concept login page. There will enter some email id, name and password, and then we will send the mail to that email id. So description, send email using node.js. Perfect. Okay. Entry point app.js. You can do any entry point if you want. Okay, ignore author, put your name if you want. MIT license, okay. Yes. So we have initialized our npm. Now our entry point was app.js, right? So we have to create the app.js. Okay, no problem. So first of all we need some packages to install. So we will install the packages such as express. First we express, then we need body parser to parse our html body. You don't know the body parser, let me know in the comment what is the body parser. Basically body parser do that, it's look into your views, into say user interface such as html or any templating engine, and if you send the data via the form element, so we can directly get data from that. We fetch the data from the ui for backend use. So we need body parser also. You can install body parser as a developer dependency, no worries, let's do that later. We need express, then if you want templating engine then you can do any templating engine, ejs, handlebar, anything. I am doing here ejs as it is very easy. We can directly add javascript to that html code. Then we need, here is that we need to send mail, right? So there is a module called node mailer. So this will work for us. So let's install this first, all things. We need other module also, don't worry, we will install it after I explain something. So let me pause the video and come back, right? So all modules are now installed. We need now one more thing that we discuss. Install, sorry, body parser. Okay, no problem. Body parser, I think body parser is not installed, right? Expect node mirror, oh no problem. I mean to say I will install node mirror as a developer dependency, but happens, no problem. npm install body parser, so we'll install as a dependency, no problem. It installed now, body parser, you can see. So basic setup is ready. Now we will import the express, const express. You can give any name you want, but I prefer this express, right? After that we will install also body parser. Let me install, sorry, for const body parser, require body parser, right? Then let's have a express object, const app. This will give the two objects. We will use app from that two objects, and we will listen to our port number. Let's say 8080. If you want to display some message after connecting to the server, you can do that also. Log server started. Okay. also install EJS. From you can see EJS. So we will use here EJS templating entity as a templating entity. F.set view engine EJS, right? And also we can additionally set the folder that will see views. Okay, so let me create the view folder right here, views. Inside that we will have our first login.ejs. You can use HTML also for the demonstration purpose. I'm using EJS. You can use HTML also. Okay, no problems. So here view engine is set to EJS, and then the folder views will be seen by this engine. So it's constantly look for this thing, our folder views. Okay, then we will set the path if we encounter to the root path. So what will be displayed? Okay. So here we will render our page. So response.render. Render with default look at this view folder because we set view engine as a EJS and the folder name is views. If the folder name is different one, then you can use here different folder. We can omit this line also because our folder name also view. By default view engine EJS look for the views folder, so no problem. So we will render here our login. We don't have to specify the extension as our extension is already there specified, so no worry. We can pass here many information. Let's pass the page title, so we can use dynamically there. Login. Perfect. So now basic setup is ready. We will use here login EJS. Let me bring my code here. I don't want to write that much of code. I will explain it, but no worry. So our basic login page, I have nothing else is there. We have dynamically entered the page title. This is coming from this page title. We can enter. So our page title will be login. Then we have a basic form there with some email label as an email, and then the type is email, name also email, then password and the confirm password, right? In the click of sign up button we have a sign up, so we name wrong name, but it will okay, no problem, you can understand it. So sign up will, on the click of sign up we will go to this path login, and the post method will be used there. Okay, so we have to make the login path work. So first have to listen that login path. So let's do that. App dot, we will use post here because we use the method post, right? Login, then we can request dot response, our normal function. Next, then we can here console log the things, but we have to first set the body parser, right? Because if we want the data from this email, whatever the user enter, we need the body parser so that it look for the content here inside the form, and when we submit here we can get the data from that request dot body, right? So we will set it app dot use. We have okay, body parser is in right, we import the body parser. So body parser dot URL encoded, you can here so here we will write extended to false. So our body parser is now set up, so no need to worry. So we will now access the content of this form body. Okay, so let me just log in and console.log. we will get data from the request.body.email, because we given the name as email, right? So we will use that name here, and we got from the request.body because we established the body parser. So same line for the email, password, and what was other was password and confirm password, right? Let me copy that, paste. Then we redirect to our login page again. Redirect slash. Okay, so on the click of sign up button, we will first log and then redirect back to the login page. This is a basic setup. Let's test it. Everything is okay, no problem. Now I have Nodemon installed, right? But I didn't set up here, so let me set it. Start, then Nodemon app.js. So we don't have to save again and again and then restart our server. Nodemon will do for us automatically when we save the file, so restart it again for us, so we don't have to manually create the server again, save our file and again start the server. So that all thing will do Nodemon will do for us. So let me save it. Now if we start npm start, it should work. Nodemon app started. Okay, server started, right? Let me go 8080, right? This was of before 8080. We got our form, right? So this is our setup. So our server is started, right? So let me go there. 127 80 80. So we are got basic form, right, that we wrote here. So this is working. Okay, so if we something, let's say demo@demo.com, password is 123 123. If we sign up here, so it will redirect to this page as we specify here. It will redirect to slash, and the slash is the login page, right? But we will have a login, our log here. Okay, sign up, hit done, and our log also appeared here. So this is working, right? It seems to working. So what we need is our sign up page is ready. Now we have to send the, we can obviously we can validate and all thing that you can do, but I just want to demonstrate the how to send mail. So I will just demonstrate that. You can use, we can that do in another video validation. If you want, let me know in the comment. So now we have a data ready. Now we want to send it. So we have installed the node mailer, right? So let me install first. So we require first node mailer, require node mailer, right? But the node mailer, what it do, it doesn't send the mail. We need some kind of transporter. What that means, like node mailer we provide the facility for us to send the mail, but for sending the mail we need some transporter in between, something we need. So we will use the third party packages for this. Node mailer will create that transporter, and we will use that as a third party, and we will use that to send the mail. Okay, so in this course we will use SendGrid. It is very famous for this kind of thing. So we have to first go to SendGrid, send. Okay, so we will cover this, just basic nothing else. We have to create the user here, so sign up for free. We need free just for the demonstrator. You can use any you want. So we have add to cart here, so check out. We have sign up here. You can sign up easily, email address, username and password. After that you will come to the dashboard page. Nothing else. In between it will ask for the your name, first name, last name and the company and all. You can put it if you want. Let me come back quickly. After your sign up is complete, you will come to this page, the dashboard. You can go to, first you have to go to setting, right? There is API key, click on it, then create the API key. I have one also for the my project. You can also create it here. Create API keys, give whatever name you want. Okay, so you can give full access to it. Node will any name you want to create. Okay, this will give an API key. I will delete after this, so don't worry. If you use your API key, don't mind. So let's copy this. We need later. Okay, so copy it. Done. So after that you created API key, right? So then after we have to go to sender authentication. There is single sender verification. Here you will find the get started here. So click on it and the verify your email address. This email address will be used as a sender email address to send the email to your client. In our case we will send to this, whatever the user will enter. So this email address will be used as to send the mail to the client, right? So you have to verify, click on get started. Here will come get started and complete the questions they ask to you, then we will good to go, right? So after that we will go to this. We have to install another package for this. So npm install. So install the package name is nodemailer dash SendGrid, because we will need a transporter, right? So this will give us SendGrid slash transporter. Sorry for the mistake. Transporter. Okay, so this will install our package. Sorry, transporter. Okay, thanks. So this will install the transporter. Error, what's wrong? Sorry for the mistake here, I misspelled it. So nodemailer SendGrid transport. This will install the transporter, right? So we will import it here. Let's first complete this. I come back after. So download is completed right now. As you can see, nodemailer as is completed. So we will now import it. Okay, so let me import it. SendGrid transport. Okay, you can give any name if you want. Require this. Perfect. So now we will create the transporter. node mailer will create the transport. Via SendGrid we will send the send mails. Okay, no problem. So let's create it. Transporter. Okay, because transporter it will work as a transporter. So we will tell the node mailer, please create the transport. Here we will use our SendGrid that we imported. Okay. It will give the constructor, so we will use it. Now this is this, right? We install the SendGrid. So NodeMail will create the transporter via SendGrid. We can specify. Now we have to specify the SendGrid is send mail via me. So how we will specify the SendGrid? That is via we have authentication key, right? So we'll use auth and then API key. These are the field it will come to know. Then paste the API key. We will copy from this here. If you know API key, your API key, right? We copied. Now we will paste it here. Don't use mine because I will delete after this video, so it will not work for you. Now after that our transporter is now created. Now we have to use it. Okay, so we will use it here after post login, right? So we have a mail, access to mail, right? So what we will do here, that we will create we will tell the node mailer that send the mail, right? So let's tell it transporter that we created, and we have send mail, right? So this will send the mail, but sorry for that, send mail. So this will have a several options, so we have to specify it, like two. So we have our email from the client, so the email will go to this email ID 2 which we have specified. Then from, now this is important, we have to specify from this email ID that you have go to sender authentication, and then we have specified our email ID, single sender verification. So we have get started here. We will have, so you have to click the get started and verify your email, and then that email we will use as a our form email, right? So this is my form from. Now you can optionally give a subject like sign up successful. Okay, then another option we can give the body, so what the body contains, right? So we will just put the h1. Okay, you successfully signed up, h1 tag close. So this mail have this line, so that's it. Now we don't have to, this will send but yeah, we have to, we can do this way also. So the transfer will first send the mail, then redirect to it, but this is asynchronous, right? This is not a synchronous. So what we will do, we will first redirect, and after that this will do his work, so no worry. So we have to return it, so that this not go ahead, right? Sorry for the background noise, but this will go to our login page here, and this will send the mail asynchronously, so this will not crash it. So that's it, right? Now control S it, let's see it's working or not. So npm start. server started. Great. Go to your login page, reload, give your email id, password you can give anything because we didn't validate it, so confirm. And now if you click on sign, the mail should send to this email id you specify. Sign up. First let's see, in we don't have any error, so it should work. Let's see our mail. You should get the email from that email id that you specify, this one. So let's go to that email id. See, we have right, sign up successful, and you successfully sign up. You didn't get here, then go to more and spam. Here you get your email, so you can click it and unspam it, whatever it. There is an option to take from this spam to our inbox, so I did that and sign up successfully, email is. So this was the detail, nothing else. We have to just create the transporter with the node mailer, and it will get the API key. Then we have to send it via the send mail. But one note is that the from email, it should be authenticated from this that we specified here. Okay, verified. So this will work. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please like it and subscribe it also, and share it with your friends. And if any queries, any suggestions to me, feel free to comment it below. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.